Shemaramat. So we went on our pretty good tangent of history there, and 4 regions of the world. Now,
we still haven't really.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, she was the mermaid goddess, but mermaid serpent, is it interchangeable? No, right? So we still have to touch.
Well,
Cause
now the mermaid thing, okay, that would be more of the Phoenician side. I doubt if like you got to take it into text, you know what I mean? Put it into context and the people in the regions that they were in, you know what I mean? Like right here. Can you see that map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kingdom, Phagarian Kingdom, the Egyptian Kingdom. Yeah, I can see it.
Now down here, you have Iraq, and you have This is the Sumerians in Susa, right here. Nippur, Kish, and Kutha.
Can you put your mouse on it? I don't see it.
I've got
it. There it is. I see it now.
Now, all of this,
gotta set my brightness up.
all of this up here, Asher. No, I ain't even gonna. Asher actually is pretty cool to mention because it was kind of like a port during the time where the Akkadians landed on. But this area right here was more of the Akkadian area, and they all eventually joined together. So they had this region here. All of this was conquered by the Sumerians at one time. All of this.
And see how it changes? Like, so on the key, it had 2 different, like, so this was Assyrian Empire during this time, and this was Assyrian Empire during this time. Can you go back to where we can see the key? Because I'd like to see the difference. Here it is. Okay, so the light one, 871, came after, and that was bigger. 824.
No, 824.
So technically 824 is newer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes backwards. Yeah, right. So 824.
So it was bigger, and then, okay.
Yeah. And
then
this,
it shrank. I see now.
This is the Assyrian kingdom right here. And see, right here is just a little area compared to all this. So all of this got intertwined into all of this. You see what I mean? And this would be the Levant right here. Down here would be Judah. This is where the Canaanites. This is where the Canaanites were at.
And that's Lebanon over here, right? What turns into right here on this. Is that because this is not the top? Is that not the top of Egypt right here that we're looking at towards the left? And then is that not? No.
No, that's Libya. That's Libyan.
I'm
right
just saying because where are we at on the overall map? Because Tyre, Byblius, that is the Phoenicians. That's where they were at. Right. Lebanon.
See Byblius. Saddam.
Philo Byblius, Philo Byblius, Cyprus,
It's all right there.
But that's where the Phoenicians dominated, though, right? Isn't that little? Yeah, and it turns
Cyprus right here.
Lebanon,
that island, right?
Yeah, where it says Paphos and Salamis.
Salamis, all that. Cyprus, it was all Phoenician at one time, and then Canaanites is all in here, and they were ruled by the Assyrians.
That makes so much sense seeing it from this side now.
You know, and that's
what are I heard you say about the Sistinians, but what about the Thracians? The Thracians? What about them? They're up top to the left. No, not the Scythians. You told me about them a little bit, but if you go over to the left,
right here.
No, you got to zoom out a little bit. right there at the top above Greek city
Oh,
states, and then you see
the
yeah. What's
the
that?
the Thracians. Let me see. Okay, that would actually be the region where Alexander the Great came from. So
Oh, that's
the
messed up.
Thracians, Phoenicians, they're talking about right there too, like right here. You got the
Oh, at the
Paeonian,
top next to
the
it.
the
Okay.
Paeonians actually is what it is. The Phrygian, I know about them. Now, the Phrygian were the ones that they believed, well, the Phrygian and the Thracians maybe, were the ones they believed that were a part of the mysterious sea creatures, or the sea
Ah,
people.
and we just learned about the sea people and in their boats, and then
Hmm.
wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so neat, man.
And see, what happened was these sea people, they came down and they swooped down on Egypt, which is
Mm-hmm.
right here. They just, bam, hit them real hard. And this is what Robot was talking about, when he believed that the Philistines were actually the mysterious sea people, because afterwards the Philistines settled in this area right in here, right around Judah, on the shores, and Ascalon and stuff.
But the
LTK.
Phoenicians never call themselves Phoenicians. Can you? I want to see Greek. Hold on. Let's just talk Greek city states. Okay, so the Greeks are up there. The Phoenicians are down here, but they're enemies.
Well, Lydian. Okay, Lydian is a Phoenician area right here, and then Phrygian kingdom. All that was Phoenician at one time. Um, the Aegean Sea was controlled in this area by the freaking Phoenicians. The city of Troy is right up in this area somewhere, up around the northern part of this peninsula.
And that's
Because
where
it,
the Iliad takes place.
hmm and the Black Sea is opened up here. Like, everybody thinks the Black Sea is closed off, but it's not. There's that little bitty
Little
opening.
yep, right here in the middle between
Uh-huh.
Chalcedon and Byzantium. Oh, my goodness! I wonder what it's like to travel through there. Like what it looks like. You know what I mean?
Well,
The experience.
that's how the Greeks do illegal trade
Ah,
with other countries that they're not supposed to. They still do it to this day.
wow.
That's why I say you never believe a thing those Greeks people say. They're just, they make shit up. And see, that's the reason why the Phoenicians were so smart. Okay, was because they understood that if they blocked this area off, since it was their territory,
Yeah.
that the Greeks would have to pay tribute to go through this area and get to this part of the world and trade. So,
What was it that they liked that this other side has? Like, what were the resources and the things that were being traded that was not available for the Greeks, or if you're aware, I mean,
well, the Greeks actually had good resources, but the thing of it was is the Phoenicians were the freaking sailors. I mean, the Greeks actually had to build their own navy to freaking fight against them because they were unequipped. They also had to do it against Xerxes whenever they fought against the Persians over here. And that was later
Wait,
on in
over here,
history.
over here.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is. I
like,
I have the map zoomed in, so when you move your mouse to the side, I didn't see it.
yeah, and everybody believes that, like, the Greeks were sailors and stuff, but they really weren't. I mean, a lot of their conquest took place on land. Um,
Hmm.
they were completely freaking unprepared against Xerxes when he marched on them. The only
Mm-hmm.
reason why they survived was because of. Have you ever heard of the story of the 300? It was a movie that came out.
I heard 300, but the 300 that I heard wasn't that the ones where they were inside of the horse, the Trojan horse thingy. That's not that.
No, this one
Different?
was
Oh.
where they were in a little crevice valley that the Persians had to come through in order to make it into Greece up here by Marathon. And Macedonia is this area right here. And they were going to come in like this. And
Wait, hold on, slow down, because I don't see your mouse at all. Macedonia, go it again.
Macedon.
Where?
It's
The mouse
over.
isn't even moving.
Do you know where my mouse is right here?
No. Like I'm zoomed all the way out. Hold
I'm over by Greece again, the Greek city
I see
states.
Greeks. Yeah, okay. Remove your mouse. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay.
Now go up where I'm looking right here.
Oh, I see Macedon. Yeah, and Thasos, and yeah, I see here now.
See, they were going to come around here like this, and then they had ships that were going to meet up with them over here too. Okay.
Yeah.
And this was where they were going to attack them. And then the only way they could get into the rest of this area to take Athens was to go through this little valley, kind of like that would box them in. So these Greeks, 300 of them, went in there and they fought them off within that valley, which created a freaking bottleneck on their troops, so they could kill them off. And because they did that, they ended up foiling the invasion. So the Persians had to go back home because they didn't know what they were doing. They couldn't.
They couldn't withstand.
Yeah, they couldn't hold up against those Greeks. But Marathon is also
a gas station.
Well, the city of Marathon, okay, is also what inspired the Olympics, because in order for the Greeks to know that they were being invaded by Xerxes, one sole Greek runner ran all the way to Athens. And when he got there to warn the Greek, he was able to warn him, where he quickly died. He died.
Wow.
He died because of all the running he did.
Are you kidding me?
No, yeah, I'm kidding you. It was
No,
just.
you're not.
It was the Greeks. They, like I said, they lie. Okay, there ain't no
Well, hold
way.
on, wait a minute. So did he even get to warn them?
Yeah, he warned them.
Oh, he did, and then he died. At least they got the warning.
Yeah, like he.
What if it was a consequence of him telling? Like, what if he like snitches get stitches type thing? Like,
No.
oh, you gonna tell?
They immortalized them. That's why they have the Olympics now. Like, you ever know that the dude that runs in the middle of the Olympics and puts the fire on the torch?
Okay, yeah, that's him.
That's
Or a
him.
symbol. Yeah.
He was immortalized.
History is so neat. I wish I would have paid attention when I was a kid. I'd probably know so much more. But like, they don't tell you all of this. But because they do not tell you this, it's worth learning. You know what I mean? And if I would have been able to sit here and actually indulge, I could imagine how much more I would know about culture and society, especially where we get our practices from and why we behave and accept things that we do and denounce things that we do. Because even now, it's just everything seems to be completely related, and we're taught that it's not. You know, we're taught the separation, not the correlation. I had no clue that this guy comes from, and I didn't even know that the Olympics were Greek, but I guess that makes sense now. And then you see Olympia over here, so it's like, I don't follow the Olympics. A lot of people do, but shout out to the people that win type of thing. It's not, sports aren't my thing. I mean, I do basketball only because, though, of like what has happened with sports, like the barbaricness of what they do and the exploitation. I used to play tennis, and basketball is my favorite sport out of all the sports if I have to pick. But just because of knowing like the practices and the culture behind it, and it has deterred me from indulging as much, you know.
Well, we actually have an hour and 10 minutes of recording and an hour and a half of streaming. So I think we need to stop here and then go into the fourth page, because I didn't think we were going to actually get this much good stuff. This is actually good information.
I like how we travel while we're working.
It's really good. Like, we're pulling up maps and stuff. Now, if you want to get more into this, Karma, besides us doing this, there's another good guy. I mentioned that one site before, but there's another good guy on the internet you need to check out. And he goes by his channel goes by History with Psy.
Is that the one you sent? That's not the guy with the Phoenician history and stuff where you sent me? Well, you posted the link and I just indulged with it for the.
But he's another guy. He's forgotten kingdoms or something, or fallen.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of.
History with Psy is like short 15-minute videos that he goes through like certain parts of history and things like that. So he's pretty cool if you want to check him out. So he's got a lot of good stuff.
Awesome. I'll look into him as well then. History with Psy.
Yeah. I can post a link in the chat. That way you can check them out.
Yeah, and then other people can know too as well. Okay, awesome. That sounds good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and end this, okay?
All right, and then tomorrow we're on for Conspiracy, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow's Conspiracy. And we will talk about some good stuff tomorrow.
If you have any subject matter or anything, I know we don't have to, but if there's anything specific that we're going to do or whatever, if you'd like to let me know, Ken, I'm going to attempt some organization. I stayed up all night to make sure that I did not oversleep for old John's interview. So I slept a nice bit of my day. I'm about to finish up our homeschool lessons. I have 2 more lessons to do with my boys, and then I'll be up for the night, so I'll be able to get some stuff done as long as I stay focused, which is the goal. So I'll be able to get some organization stuff done. And if you send anything, I'll be able to see it. Also, I saw that thing that you posted about, I think I was on the phone, I was like distracted, but the thing about Minecraft. So thank you. Their iPad is usually on the weekends. I let them play while I do your show. Like, they had to finish their definitions during the show today, and then they got to play on iPad. So whenever you post it, I'll make sure that I share that.
It'll be on the 6th, and I went through and made it kid friendly too. So
nice. Thank you so much. Like, they love doing new stuff in Minecraft. Like, there'll be some days to where, because I have them on YouTube for kids, but I'll be able to link it to where I can allow the video, so it's no biggie. Right. And yeah, they'll sit there for hours and just watch guys play, just so that they can learn. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. Thank you. You're the greatest.
Let me get this taken care of, and we'll get back to it tomorrow. All right.
Yep. Have a good night. Be safe. Thank you for everything.
You too.